So I hear you're contemplating buying a new home. Well, whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned real estate investor, buying a home is just such an exciting process. However, there's also a lot to be considered when you decide to buy. So, before you begin your search for that perfect property, here are 4 questions you should be asking yourself before you get started with your home search. So, let's get to it. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, let me be the first one to welcome you. My name is Carlos Melendez and I'm your favorite South Florida realtor. And today we're going to be discussing 4 questions that you as a buyer should be asking yourself before you get started with your search. So let's get started. You know, this is a really important question to answer. So take the time to figure out what type of property you want to buy. From single family and multifamily homes to condos, co-ops, and townhomes. There's just so many different options on the market today, and it's important to choose the best type of property that fits your needs. Plus, figuring out the town or neighborhood that you want to live in is equally important. Keep in mind that while a property or neighborhood might have all of the amenities that you're looking for, factors like crime rate and proximity to major highways, for example, can impact the overall home owning experience. So it's always a good idea to list out and prioritize your vital needs within the home. For example, you might need a large fenced-in backyard, a great school system, or maybe a 2-car garage. So before you begin your search, make sure you have a list of all of these requirements. It's really important to sit down with a mortgage professional in order to properly answer this question. However, rule of thumb is that you should never spend more than 30% of your monthly income on your mortgage payment. I've also heard a rule that states that you can typically afford a property that runs about 2.5 times your annual salary. Now, if you're someone who is a little more analytical and you want to really crunch down on those numbers, you can always go online and use a mortgage calculator to get an idea as to what your PITI monthly mortgage payment would be if you bought a home today. However, as I mentioned before, you always want to consult a mortgage broker in order to get pre-approved and have real true numbers. It's always important to get pre-approved before you start looking for a home, as there's nothing more disappointing than finding that perfect property only to figure out later on that it's way outside of your budget and you can't afford it. Don't disappoint yourself. Get pre-approved first. You know, the best way to find out if you're financially prepared is pretty simple. A few months before you start searching for a home, it's always good practice to review your credit history and make sure that it's in good standing. Get copies of your credit report from companies like TransUnion or Equifax, and this way you can fix any issues you discover along the way. As I mentioned before, you'll also want to get pre-approved for a home loan, which is going to put you in a much better position, as this way, once you find that perfect property, you're able to make a strong, good offer. Now, getting a pre-approval is quite simple, as the lender is basing it on your credit history, your debt, and of course, your income. So make sure that all your financial documents are ready and in order so you're ready to go when you sit with your mortgage broker. This is honestly a really easy one, guys. You call me and my team and I handle the rest. Seriously, it's that simple. Okay, so maybe you're not here in Florida. All right. The way you're gonna do this, guys, is doing your research. Seriously. Your opening offer should be based on the sales trends of the similar homes in the area in which you're looking to buy. So before making your initial offer, get with a realtor like myself, so this way we can review the current comparable homes within that community. We'll be able to look at market time, how much they sold for, what the condition of these properties were, and if any concessions were given to these buyers. Now, if the property sold for less than the current asking price of the home that you're interested in, and it's in similar condition, then that lets us know that you can feel comfortable making an offer that's slightly less than what the seller is asking for their home. But as always, it's important to know market conditions, as sometimes it's just not that simple. So it's always smart to consult a realtor like myself, especially if you're trying to purchase here in sunny South Florida, because buyer's agents here are typically paid by the seller. So why not have somebody like myself negotiating for you in your corner? I hope you found this information helpful. If you're considering buying or selling a home here in beautiful sunny South Florida, please keep my team and I in mind. We would truly love to help you find your new home or help you sell your current home. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. We'd love to hear your feedback. So please don't forget to head on down to the comment section and let us know your thoughts. Thank you for joining us and happy house hunting. Till next time.